What's happening, Magnus? Back with another Magnus Answers. This one is entitled, Hey. I said, hey. See, a lot of y'all just say, hey or hi. Hey, Magnus. Some of them be like, I just broke up with my girlfriend and I'm devastated. I'm like, okay, now I know what this email's about. So I don't even know what the fuck this email's about. So, as I sit here on the throne of thought, pay attention as I deliberate and give you your answer to your question as the Magnusite movement marches forward to 1 million subscribers. And as my dog Mjolnir sits here to my left side, waiting to be wielded. Says, hey, first of all, I love how you speak the truth in your videos, even though sometimes it may hurt people's pride. LOL. I'm going through something pretty personal right now, and I'm wondering if you could maybe touch on the subject, leaving out my name, please. Says, so here it goes. I'm dating a black woman. She is absolutely beautiful. I'm glad she's attracted to me for what I am. But embarrassing enough, I know for a fact that she is much more physically attracted to another type of man. As you would have guessed, she prefers tall, and I'm about 5'6". Muscular, I'm fit, but not that fit. Black man, I'm white. That happened to be very well endowed. I'm only average, around 6 inches erect. She's had sex with about 10 black men before me, and she's told me stories about how she used to come in every position possible. She's only ever orgasmed with me while being on top. Here's where the issue is. I'm a horny bastard, so she catches me looking at girls all the time, and I have my own fantasies. Recently, she's been expressing a fantasy of hers. She wants to have a big black stud, probably like yourself, to take her at the same time while I watch. Y'all, my Magnusites is freaks! God damn it. Says, I am hesitant because I know it might mess up our relationship. But I do want to fulfill her fantasies because I'm sure she will do the same for me. I'm having a hard time agreeing to it though, just because she's a very dominant person. And I know if she really likes them, she will keep them around. Should I do it? Help. God damn it, man. Blah, blah. Some of these emails I'm gonna have to start reading beforehand and just think on them. But I think I can answer this for you. It's kind of funny that you're with somebody who prefers something else. Did she tell you that she prefers that? Okay? You say you know for a fact, or is it just something you've seen? Like, man, apparently y'all very open with your sexual appetites and what you talk about, because she's telling you all these things. Like, let me tell you something. If I could only come from one particular way from a woman, well, I'm like that anyway. Well, there's a couple ways I can, but like, if I had it, put it this way, if something was wrong with her artillery, and that was the reason why I could only come from a particular thing, then I wouldn't be sitting here telling her about all these girls that I've been with and how I came in all these different positions. Like, I don't know why she told you that unless you asked. A lot of times insecurity will make you ask because you want to know what you were dealing with in the past. Hey, if you got a problem with your 6 inches, there's pills out there. I heard they don't work. I heard they're temporary, but hey, there's pills out there. I heard there's all type of different stretching mechanisms. So if you want to get 7, 8, 9, 10, sky's the limit. Heard about men over in India cutting holes in cots, tying a rock to their dick and just laying there for hours while it stretches. Hey, it probably works. If you think about gauges and other heavy earrings, they stretch the skin too. So if you want to catch up to them brothers, just do that. But let's get to this I mean, you should be happy with what you got, but we're not all born the same. And it's kind of like plastic surgery. You know, there's certain things that in our society, just because of the time period you're growing in, being born as you are, can be hard to be comfortable with. We all struggle with it. And no Magnus Ice, I'm not telling him to just give up who he is and get a bigger dick for her. But I'm saying if it really bothers him that much, putting a couple more inches on there I don't think will bother him. I know it's the motion of the ocean, but yes, size does matter, because I have heard girls tell me that, and I've had girls tell me that I can make them come in every single position. And, you know, they've told me, oh, well, I can only come on top with this guy, or from here, from this side. Get this, be positive, because guess what? At least she's coming with you, alright? At least she's coming with you. If she wasn't coming, that's a fucking issue. Now, y'all still together. She ain't threatening to leave you or nothing like that. Apparently y'all freaks, and she wants to fuck a dude in front of you. Look, who am I to tell you what to do unless you're hurting animals or children or other adults? But look, whatever you want to do sexually, you want to do. But I'm here to tell you this. Don't do that unless you're okay with it. And this is what I mean. If you're a guy that gets off by seeing your woman fucked by another man, whatever. Go ahead and do it. But if you don't know what the experience is going to be like, I'm going to tell you about a guy I heard call into a radio show one day. And this is what he said. He said, I don't know how to deal with this. Me and my wife are real freaky. We're swingers. We went to one of those sex clubs. And I'm in the house. I'm like, you know, I'm a well-endowed guy. But this guy had 10 inches of ding-dong, knocking the bottom out of my wife. You should have heard the way she was screaming. He handled her so well that I started to cry. Fellas, pause for a minute. Think about the type of devastation, the catastrophic savagery that has got to be done to plunder your wife's vagina so bad and make her scream so loud that you start to cry from what this man is doing to your wife because you feel that insecure and emasculated. Yeah. So I'm telling you right now, brother, if you don't want to go through something similar to that, do not do it. Be open with her and tell her why that you feel that way. And I think as your girlfriend, she should respect you. Okay? Now, if you're okay with it, if you're kind of a guy that's kind of like, you know what? Even though this might fuck me up, I know she's going to reciprocate. And if I want 3 bitches, she's going to bring 2 home for me. And we going to all have a good ass orgy. If you can deal with that, go ahead. But from what most people I hear, don't do it. You know what I mean? Even like these threesome, man, this girl, this couple that I know brought home a girl. And the husband became more attracted to the girl. And he fucked her better than he was fucking his wife. And he and the girl started a relationship. It was hell. And I was there trying to help. You know what I mean? Trying to like, yo, this is what you should do, this and that. I know another couple, you know, it's funny, we were all talking and they told me, you know, he said it's kind of like they'd like to bring another girl in, but the wife is kind of like, you know, she's got rules. All right, she can only suck your dick. You cannot fuck her, okay? And this and that. And she'd be like, you know, well, I still think about it because I don't know, because if he seems to be a little bit more into her than he is into me, then, you know, because you know how threesome, I mean, if you ain't never seen a girl before, first of all, new always feels better. That's just how it is. Just like slipping on a new pair of shoes, a shirt, and you got your favorite outfit that's 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, this is new. It's new and exciting. You know, you may have a favorite movie in the world that you watched 1,000 times. It's the greatest movie to you in your life. But when a new movie come out, it's different. The experience is different. You still love your favorite movie of all time, but it's nice to see a new movie from time to time. So if y'all, I'm telling you, man, if you better weigh the consequences. That's all I'm saying. Okay? That's all I'm saying. if you was my absolute best friend, I would tell you like this. Nah, I would tell you the same way. Just, I was gonna think that I would say don't do it. But every couple is different, man. I know couples that look at women together. Like, ooh, honey, ain't she hot? Yo, she got a nice ass, honey. Look over there. Like, they do that shit. Me and Sarah don't do that. So, you know, yeah. That's all I got to say, man. I hope that helped you. Don't get yourself in no hot water that you can't get yourself out of, alright? 1 million subscribers. Boo!